Hello, fire signs. Let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads in this reading. The first spread is for all fire signs. It's like a bonus. And then there's going to be a separate spread for every fire sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please share, like, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all fire signs. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is so earthy you can plant a tree here, or a bush, or a plant. So here's what's going on. It's a very specific spread, very specific spread. It's a job offer or a financial offer based on your previous achievements, based on your previous accomplishments, based on your education, based on what you already have. Hence, a very specific reading, because it starts with the Nine of Pentacles, right? And perhaps this is where you're at right now, or recently you got to that point. First of all, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is doing very well financially. Okay, it's also a card of somebody who's glowing up, somebody who is admired, respected because of what they already have, because of what they've achieved and accomplished. All right, so the Eight of Pentacles, the next card that came out, is a card of work, business, and finances. So it's simply a confirmation that this spread is about money or about work, business, what have you, however you make your money. So here comes the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. This is what's coming your way. This is what's coming your way, perhaps either right before the weekend or maybe during the weekend. But again, I want to stress it, I want to highlight it. It's based on what you've already achieved and accomplished. All right? Because they really want you, because you're really good at what you do, because they believe if you've already achieved this, accomplished this, you have an amazing resume perhaps, or you have a great portfolio, and they want to offer you a job or they want to do business with you based on that, based on your previous accomplishments and achievements. And it's the real deal, fire signs. It's the real deal, right? It's as serious as it gets when it comes to money or job offers, right? The Knight and the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. And I think you yourself will know it, because the Ace of Pentacles is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for some of you, a golden opportunity, and the Knight of Pentacles is the most financially abundant knight out of all 4 knights. All right? Cool. Aries, we have the Two of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups, the Page of Swords clarified by the Three of Wands, then we have the Chariot clarified by the Sun, and we have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing maybe with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Leo. We have Leo on the table. You know what? I'll just tell you how it feels. This spread can be interpreted a couple of different ways, maybe more than a couple, but this feels like either a bittersweet moment where you're leaving, but it's still bittersweet because it's tough for you to let something go, or this is you letting something go. You know, it's like it's still not going to be very comfortable to you to do this, but you know better times are ahead. You know what actually lays ahead is going to make you happy. All right, and you're still moving forward with this. For some of you, perhaps you were still sort of kind of recovering from a breakup or a divorce that happened a while ago, and perhaps a new person shows up and you're going to be like, finally, I can finally let go of what happened to me, and you're definitely moving forward. Some of you are literally moving. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's why it kind of feels bittersweet, because you're moving. You may still like your existing place, but you gotta go. You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. That's how it feels. Now, I'm not gonna interpret every single card, but you're definitely letting go of something or someone, or finally letting go, or moving, right? Let me interpret the last 2 cards. The Chariot clarified by the Sun right next to the deck. Those 2 cards came out at the very end. Those 2 cards are major arcana cards. One major arcana card clarifying another one. The Chariot is a card of victory and success. Could be a Cancer you're dealing with. The Chariot is literally moving, literally going, okay? And it's also a card of moving forward and not looking back. Not looking back. The Sun, clarifying that, is a card of clarity. So some of you are getting clarity. You're becoming crystal clear that it's time for you to go. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to let something go, and it's at the same time, it's the happiest card in the deck. You know, at the end of the day, even if it does feel bittersweet, you'll be happy. You'll be like super happy. Because it's like I said, it is really the happiest card in the deck. All right, so Aries, that's what's going on. All right, cool. Leo, we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Empress, we have the King of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups, and we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Libra and Taurus on the table. So let's talk about assumptions real quick, Leo. I assume you're dealing with this King of Cups, and I also assume you're the Empress. Right? Good assumptions. I hope you like them. So this King of Cups is like really protective of you. That's how it comes through. It's like, I don't know if this is a new person or somebody who constantly needs to prove themselves, or maybe they messed up recently and they're trying to regain your trust or something like that, right? But for most of you, I think this is just, if it is a new person, they're coming in and they're going to be very defensive of the idea, of the notion the two of you belong together, right? Because this spread starts kind of aggressive, not in a bad way. I don't see it being in a bad way, right? Because the Seven of Wands, the first card that came out, it is a card of somebody who is on active defense. And what they're defending, like I said just a second ago, they're defending the idea, the notion that the two of you should be together, right? If you have other people interested in you, they'll fight them off. They will prove themselves to you. Okay, the Six of Wands clarifying the Seven of Wands. You see, the card, the Six is clarifying the Seven. The Six of Wands is a card of victory and success. It's also a card of attention. All right, a lot of attention. And the Six of Wands is a card of victory and success. So they're hoping to win you over. They're hoping to have a victory with you. The Empress in the middle, as I already mentioned, that's you. That's the way they see you. You could already be married to this person. Or they see you as the Empress. Somebody, if having children is still an option for you, maybe the two of you could have children together, because the Empress is a mother figure. But it's also a spouse figure, right? So they see you as a spouse, an existing spouse or a future spouse. It's also a card of like somebody who is respected, somebody who is loved, cherished, taken care of, and all that good stuff. And the King of Cups themselves is clarified by the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's a card of a commitment, marriage, family. The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck is giving me a hint that this is going to resonate with you. Because you can probably see two people in the Two of Cups. I believe that's you and this King of Cups. It's a card of when two people are on the same page, feeling the same way towards one another. So it looks good. All right? Cool. Sagittarius, we have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Wands clarified by the Star, we have the Sun, and the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Leo in particular. We also have Aquarius on the table. So something is going to worry or bother you, okay? I think it's not the person you're dealing with. Some of you are not even dealing with anybody. It could just be you. Okay, but the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck and the Ten of Wands with the Eight of Swords in the beginning, I think those three cards should be looked at together, right? So some kind of a difficult situation you're going to find yourself in, or maybe you have been in a difficult situation, or maybe you're just simply very, very worried, even overthinking. Okay, it almost feels like you have some kind of a new beginning coming up. And you're either not sure if it's coming your way, or if somebody's going to come through, or something is going to come through, or you'll get approved, or maybe this is something brand spanking new and you've never done this and you're very nervous about this, if it's going to go well. Perhaps you got some kind of a launch coming up. All right. You could be worried about a new beginning with an Aquarius, by the way. So yeah, those three cards, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck are talking about some kind of a struggle, you know, and you're very worried about this. But the good news is if you got some kind of a launch coming up, some kind of a new beginning, it's going to go very smoothly. If you're worried, say you have an idea or you have an inspiration yourself and you want to share it with somebody, hoping they would like get on board, or you're very worried about them telling you it's not a good idea. It is a good idea. It is a good idea. It's going to go smoothly. It'll be all right. The Ace of Wands clarified by the star, definitely a new beginning. The Ace of Wands could be coming from you, all right? You're a fire sign. The Ace of Wands is a fire sign indicator, or it's some sort of a new beginning either way. It is that new beginning, that launch, what have you. The star clarifying it, again, could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. It's an Aquarius major arcana card. We're right in the middle of an Aquarius birthday season. Okay, but it's also a card of a wish come true. Something people usually wish for and hope for a very long time. The last card that came out, the Sun, could be a Leo you're dealing with, but it's the happiest card in the deck. I think another zodiac sign had the Sun as the last card. But it is the happiest card in the deck, you know. So it's going to be all right. I'm sure you have valid reasons to worry about this, but it's going to be fine. All right? Cool.